Good evening, everyone. I'm Dennis Anderson. Up next on Eyewitness News, live from Grand Rapids. We're away from the Minnesota fishing opener. We'll have a live news, sports, and weather coverage live from Grand Rapids. Stay with us. A lot more to come. This is the Fisherman's Barbecue tonight. A man is dead after his car hit a school bus outside Hill City. 13 kids were taken to the hospital. And a Virginia man awaits sentencing after a jury finds him guilty of tampering with odometers. That and next, coming up on Eyewitness News from Grand Rapids.
Is this sentence hard to read? If it is, you're not alone.
Okay, and the next one?
From macular degeneration
It just makes it harder to do anything.
to cloudy vision,
I have real bad eyes, so I wear glasses all the time.
there is hope.
We can help, services can be provided.
Surgery instead of glasses, contacts you throw away every day. Help for macular degeneration? This is Julie Moravchek. Join me with I Can See Clearly Now, beginning Monday on Eyewitness News at 6.
You are watching WDIO TV Duluth, WIRT Hibbing. The Northland source for news, sports, and weather with Dennis Anderson, Ray Higgins, and Colin Ventrella. This is Eyewitness News at 6.
Good evening, everyone. Tonight's news, sports, and weather is being telecast live from Grand Rapids as this city and many others throughout the state are getting ready for the 1995 fishing opener. Upwards of 1 million anglers expected to hit the lakes this weekend. And here in Grand Rapids, the population is probably going to double over the next couple of days. And to get everyone in the mood, there is a citywide barbecue underway at Old Central High School at this hour. And that's where we are telecasting tonight, right in the heart of downtown Grand Rapids. There are literally hundreds of people here to watch this newscast, to take part in the evening fun. And Ray Higgins joins me. Ray, the Northland is ready, so bring on the walleye.
Well, exactly right, and that's what everybody's talking about. And we really can't have to hand it to the people of Grand Rapids who rolled out the red carpet for us today. In fact, the DNR allowed us to get a chance to hit the water and do a little pre-fishing today on our way out to Winnie as we drove through Grand Rapids. You want to know about the red carpet welcome we had? There was a big sign welcoming all the anglers and welcoming us to Grand Rapids, and it was really kind of nice to see as we drove through the city of Deer River. There it is. In fact, look at that. Good luck, Ray Higgins.
Hey.
Anybody who's seen me fish knows I need the luck. But we hit the water today. We caught some walleyes. We'll tell you how we did a little bit later on in the sports segment, but what everybody's asking about is the weather. And Colin Ventrella is standing by to give us a little quick preview of the weather. How's it going to be? Is it going to rain tomorrow, Colin?
Well, let me just tell you that there's a very good chance of some thunderstorms tomorrow, and we'll have the forecast in a few minutes. Right now, however, it's a beautiful evening in Grand Rapids. Plenty of sunshine, a few clouds. The temperature here is about 68 degrees. We're at the barbecue at the Central School, of course, and as you can see, we're barbecuing beef at this time. We've got good music and lots of people. So at the moment, it's a beautiful evening, and I'll have the forecast in a few minutes. Right now, my friend Bill Shirk, reporter with Eyewitness News, is going to tell you what a thriving town this is, right, Bill?
Well, Colin, great day. We've got the music, we've got the food, also the weather.
Yeah.
But there's more to this weekend than just the significance starting the fishing season. It also signifies the start of the tourist season right here in Grand Rapids. Grand Rapids counts on a flourishing tourism industry each year. According to local retailers, it's a 12-month business.
I tell you what, this brings in a lot of dollars to Grand Rapids. We kind of live and die by the summer and winter months with snowmobiling and fishing in the summer.
Two T's make up the city's economy, timber and tourism. During the summer month, the population in town jumps by 30,000 people. That's almost 4 times the population.
The fishing opener is very important to the Grand Rapids area. The fishing opener really marks the beginning of our summer tourism season. We have the variety of retail that we do because of our visitor economy, the fact that we are a tourism destination.
The fishing opener brings in hundreds of thousands of dollars to Grand Rapids each season. Just imagine, bait shops in town will sell 100,000 worms and leeches this weekend. The profit from the sale of those slimy guys, over $20,000. Profits like that keep businesses open and Grand Rapids thriving. Bill Shirk for Eyewitness News. Denny, in just a few minutes, we'll take you for a tour here show you some of the festivities of the barbecue. But now back to you for some more news.
All right, thank you, Bill. Minnesota's fishing opener is much like a holiday. There are certainly a lot of travelers out on the roads tonight. A busy weekend for traffic all across the state, and certainly for the State Patrol. In other news tonight, a man is dead after his car hit a school bus this morning. The accident occurred about a mile north of Hill City on Highway 169. 13 children and 1 adult that were on the bus were taken to Itasca Medical Center here in Grand Rapids. They were all treated for minor injuries and released. The name of the man killed in that crash is not being released until relatives are notified. The Brainerd State Patrol Office is investigating the cause of that crash this morning. A Douglas County inmate who committed suicide by strangling himself has been identified. 26-year-old Scott Allen Eshelman was found in his cell with a part of his blanket knotted around his neck. Eshelman was arrested early Thursday after a car accident while driving drunk. The Douglas County Sheriff's Department says Eshelman made no statement that he intended to kill himself during the booking. Sheriff Marv Arneson has called for an independent investigation. A Virginia car dealer is awaiting sentencing on several counts of fraud and theft. James Molenbrock, the owner of Reliable Motors in Virginia, could face up to 51 years in jail and or $122,000 in fines. A jury found Molenbrock guilty of 4 counts of altering odometers, 7 counts of theft by swindle, and 4 counts of making fraudulent applications for car titles. No sentencing date has been set. Well, we've got a beautiful day going for us here in Grand Rapids today, but the question is, will sunny skies and warm temperatures remain through the weekend? When more than 1 million anglers will be taking to the lakes looking for that wily walleye. We go now to Colin Ventrella, who joins us with a look at first weather. Colin?
Well, Denny, if you're waiting for sunshine tomorrow, let's just say I wouldn't bet the farm on it. It's beautiful out here right now. You can see we're at a community-wide barbecue. We've got good music going on in the background, lots of people, lots of fun, and I've got some temperatures all stacked up for you nicely here. 60 right now at the harbor, 67 at the airport, 68 here in Grand Rapids with sunshine, a nice breeze right now. But what's the forecast for tonight? Well, it's downhill. It calls for an 80% chance of thunderstorms in the Twin Ports area, 90% chance of thunderstorms later on for the Iron Range. We'll have complete weather details in a few minutes. Back to you, Dennis.
All right, Colin, thank you. Coming up next on Eyewitness News, we'll talk to the people here at Grand Rapids in the Fisherman's Barbecue. And in sports, we're going to meet twins who have twin boats, twin fishing equipment, and twin desires. They love to fish for walleye. Stay with us. We'll have a lot more live from Grand Rapids on Eyewitness News at 6.
What happens when you take the best-selling trucks in America and customize them for the best place to live? You get the Northland Edition F-150s. These trucks come with 2-tone clear coat paint, custom wheels and tires, special Northland markings, and air conditioning at no extra charge. Now for a limited time with a special $750 cashback bonus, lease this loaded XLT for $169 a month. So look for the mark of the Northland Edition F-150s. The best trucks to drive in the best place to live.
Yeah, I'm working on a pretty big project. And I don't have a lot of money to spend. I mean, I want a really good price.
That's our pinpoint pricing.
At True Value, we've lowered the prices on over 900 items. So no matter what your project needs, you'll find it at just the right price every day.
Hey, it's true. Help is just around the corner.
Sunday, the world television premiere, Stephen King's The Langoliers. But tonight on a new TGIF, Urkel takes on Carl in a dance contest on Family Matters. Then Career Day pits Corey's dad against the Monkeys' Peter Tork.
I'm toast.
Boy Meets World, and Al's growing up fast.
It's a miracle bra. I'll say.
Step by step. Plus, are the 3 roommates breaking up?
I'm gonna miss you, too.
It's the surprising season finale of Coop.
Bye. You don't stop on the weekends, and neither does Eyewitness News. Everything you want to know, everything you need to know is on the Eyewitness Weekend Report. And according to the February Nielsen survey, you've made the Eyewitness Weekend Report the #1 weekend newscast. Thank you, Northland. Nearly half of the Northland's weekend viewers watch the Eyewitness Weekend Report, and there are 11,000 more households watching the Eyewitness Weekend Report. The Eyewitness Weekend Report, Saturday and Sunday nights at 10. Because it's not just the news. Thanks to you, we're the news leader of the North.
We are about 6 hours and counting to Minnesota's fishing opener, and the party is on. Eyewitness News broadcasting this news, sports, and weather live from Grand Rapids, where hundreds of people have gathered for the Fisherman's Barbecue. Joining me now is Len Somala, head of the Retail Trades Committee of the Grand Rapids Chamber of Commerce. Len, it's your organization responsible for putting all this on.
That's correct. We started this 6 years ago in 1990 with the Governor's Opener, and it's been just a lot of fun for everyone.
So this is only 6 years old. Why did you decide to continue?
Well, the first year that we did it, when the Governor was here, it was just so much fun to get everybody out in the evening, and we have some live music and everything. It's just kind of a celebration of the beginning of the tourist season. It gives people a chance to get out and just have a good time with some food and music.
The weather up here in Grand Rapids couldn't be finer tonight. You've got a great crowd this evening.
Yeah, we have a good crowd. We've been getting a better crowd every year, and this is the weather we have here in Grand Rapids all the time.
You're satisfied with what you see?
Oh, yeah, this is great.
Super. Now, any idea if, again, you will host the Governor's opening, or you're not on the list, I suppose, for a while, yet the picnic will continue?
Well, we're hoping that they'll come again, but we don't know when.
And the barbecue will be on again next year, you can be sure of that?
We will continue to do this every year.
All right, Len. Thank you very kindly. Appreciate it very much.
Here.
All right, we're very welcome to be here, and we're enjoying ourselves maybe more than you think, so it's a great evening up here. Thank you. We're now going to go back to Bill Shirk. He's out there in the crowd where people are truly enjoying the fish fry and the barbecue. Bill?
Denny, there's a picnic happening here, the Spring Fishing Opener Barbecue. We've got the band playing, we've got the music, we've got food, all sorts of things. Let's go and see what's happening. Right over here, we've got some of the cookies, some of the best in town. On this side, the Sawmill Inn's making up their Sawmill Inn pork and beef sandwiches. I can tell you, I had a couple already, Denny. They're not too bad. You're waiting in line for your sandwich. What do you think?
Yeah, I think this is great. Good thing there aren't too many mosquitoes yet.
What's this all about?
This is a barbecue for the community.
Is it great to see this coming together?
You bet. Can't beat it.
Denny, a lot of excited folks out here. We've got face painting, we've got clowns. As you can see, a lot of people showed up. Earlier, the Grand Rapids Jazz Band was here playing music, some people out dancing. A celebration, and we're just around the corner from the fishing opener. Back to you, Dennis.
All right, Bill, you've got competition for the band back there, but that's okay. I'll tell you, Ray, there's a crowd here tonight, is there not?
Big crowd, and it's great to see everybody stop by, and a perfect day for it.
You went fishing today?
Went fishing today.
You got permission, you got permission.
The DNR gave us a waiver so we could get out. It was all catch and release,
yes.
And we'll show a little bit of how we did this morning. A little bit later on, we had a fishing guide who knows the area, showed us how folks are going to want to try to catch fish tomorrow, and he says, don't let that rain slow you down if you don't mind getting wet a little bit.
Sure.
Fish are here to be caught. There are a lot of walleyes over there and waiting. We found that out today. Okay. A lot of northerns over there,
okay,
too.
Very good. Sign of just what's to come. We'll be back in a minute. Stay with us.
See Dick. See Jane. See Dick go to the grocery store. See Jane go to Cub Foods. See Dick save money on a few items. See Jane spend less on everything we sell.
At Cub Foods, you'll find lower prices on over 25,000 items every day. So you spend less and get more.
See Dick. See Jane.
Spending less, it's a Cub thing.
Poor Dick.
Put a smile on your face with a great chicken taste. Fresh from the kitchen at Hardee's.
It's Hardee's new fresh and juicy fried chicken. Now marinated for more of that great Hardee's taste in every bite. For lunch, try 2 pieces, biscuit, and choice of a side for just $1.99.
So come on in and get it.
And for dinner, you can get 8 pieces of chicken and 4 biscuits for just $6.99.
Put a smile on your face with a great chicken taste. Fresh from the kitchen at Hardee's.
Seattle, average rainfall 39 inches. Phoenix, average high 103 degrees. Minneapolis, average low 7. Every year, Anderson windows and patio doors stand up to the harshest sun, the coldest wind, the hardest rain. So much for the law of averages.
Dennis Anderson here along with Ray Higgins and Colin Ventrella. We're in Grand Rapids for a great weekend this weekend, Ray. We're here for a reason. We want to catch fish like everybody else.
Folks are going to get a chance to catch fish, and no better way to get fired up for the fishing opener than coming over here to this barbecue, which runs till 7 o'clock tonight in Grand Rapids. Good food, a lot of good people here too, and they're talking about fishing. We're now under 4 hours until the appointed hour for the walleye opener, 1 minute past midnight tonight. And anglers throughout the Northland have one thing in mind: will those walleyes be biting tomorrow? With the help of the Minnesota DNR, which gave us permission to hit the lake to do some fishing, we headed out to Big Winnie north of Deer River today to see how things shape up. It was all catch and release, and Grand Rapids angler Jeff Skelly was our guide. Maybe the biggest concern is going to be the weather, but don't let the expected wind and rain slow you down tomorrow.
If it's not a real drastic temperature change, where all of a sudden the air temperature drops 20 degrees or something like that, and the water temperature starts doing the same thing, you'll catch fish. I mean, the fish will be active. They'll be in the same spots where you're probably hoping for them to be. The main thing is, you know, how strong the wind's going to be, and the folks can get to the fish and where they want to fish.
We will have much more on our preseason fishing adventure. Tonight at 10, we'll have some tips on how you can make this opener a successful one. Whether you're fishing on Big Winnie or Vermilion or the St. Louis River, no matter where you are around the Northland, where you hit the water tomorrow. We've got some other guys who know how to catch fish. Scott and Marty Glorvigan, the professional anglers from right here in Grand Rapids. Guys, thanks for joining us.
Glad to be here.
Is the weather going to slow you guys down tomorrow? What do folks want to do? 90% chance of thunderstorms is in the forecast. What do you folks want to do to try to catch fish tomorrow?
First of all, be safe when you're out there. If the weather's kind of rough, watch it. Use common sense. If you do that, hey, you're going to enjoy the rest of the fishing season without a doubt. And also, if you are out there and the weather does get a little rough, make sure you got that flotation device and wear it. We always do in tournament fishing. It's a good habit to get into.
Okay, let's get right down to the nuts and bolts of fishing. Marty, what do you do tomorrow?
Well, tomorrow I think we have to concentrate on shallow water, darker bays. Fish with smaller baits, small jigs, small rigs. Don't go with the big minnows. Fish those smaller males that you see in the minnow bucket. That's what you want to concentrate on. If it gets windy, anchor up and stay on a point on an inside turn and present the bait slow. That'll get you fish.
What are your plans for tomorrow, Scott?
Well, I'm going to go out there. I'm taking my family fishing tomorrow. It's a day off for me. It's the opener. But we're going to go out and have a good time and enjoy it. That's what fishing's all about, having fun.
Of course, you guys on the big professional walleye circuit, the Pro Walleye Trail, and the Nawa circuit, how's that going so far this season?
Well, so far, Scott's out ahead of me, as usual.
Notice how I asked Marty that one, Scotty?
But hopefully I'll catch up to him. But we're going to have 2 stops here the next 2 weeks down in Mille Lacs. And there's some really good anglers in Minnesota, and there's some great waters that are being exposed to the national fishing scene, and it's exciting to be a part of it.
Mille Lacs, the next 2 weekends, you can go down there and call ahead, check out where the pro anglers are going to be, and they can come by and see the weigh-ins. Isn't that right?
You bet. The weigh-ins will be on, for the Cabela's circuit, will be at Big Point on Mille Lacs, and for in-fishermen, will be at Miramar Resort.
Great, and the only 2 34-year-old twins still dressing alike. Scott and Marty Glorvigan, thanks for joining us, and have some fun tomorrow.
Thanks, Rick. We'll be out there.
All right, couple of pros. And while we're talking about fishing, we should talk a little bit about the smelt in Lake Superior. It's been a long time coming, but it appears the Lake Superior smelt run is finally underway. Some smelters on the South Shore reported some good results. North Shore area streams have not produced many smelt yet, but the experts say that run will take place in the days ahead. Well, the future of the Winnipeg Jets hockey franchise lies in the hands of the team's board of directors this evening. In fact, the board is meeting at this hour, going over now 3 offers to buy the team. 2 of those offers are to bring the team to Minnesota, but there's reportedly now a last-ditch effort underway to keep the Jets in Winnipeg. An announcement is expected later today. Steve LePage will update you tonight at 10. It's now official. Wisconsin Badgers basketball standout Rashard Griffith is going to turn pro. In Chicago today, Griffith announced that he'll forego his final 2 years of college eligibility and enter next month's NBA draft. Griffith averaged 17 points and 11 rebounds for the Badgers this past season. Alrighty, time now to recognize our Eyewitness Sports Prep Athlete of the Week, sponsored by the American Dairy Association on behalf of your local dairy farmers. It is fitting that tonight our recipient is from Grand Rapids. Although he's still just a junior, Mike Christensen is a grizzled veteran when it comes to tournament golf. Steve LePage has his story.
Mike Christensen has picked up where he left off last fall, and that's bad news for his opponents. Christensen had an outstanding year on the golf course, which included a state AA high school championship. He won the title as a 10th grader, but it was no fluke. After all, we're talking about a guy who finished 5th at state as an 8th grader.
The pressure that I had before on some of these invitationals kind of seems limited compared to the pressure of the state tournaments. And so, yeah, I mean, it makes it a lot easier for me out there, going out there, and I'm a lot more relaxed in pressure situations after having that kind of experience.
Christensen has been playing well since he got back on the course this spring. His worst competitive round thus far has been a 76. But many of the important tournaments still lie ahead. The key date is May 30th, when Christensen will try to defend his sectional title. And he will not take a conservative approach in trying to do so.
Anytime I'm on anywhere on the course, I'm always hitting for the pin. I'm a pretty aggressive player. Even putting, I mean, I go try to make every putt, and sometimes it hurts me, but I mean, most of the time it kind of works to my advantage.
He definitely has a good attitude towards going into the state tournament. I don't think that the pressure is going to be so overwhelming to repeat that he can't handle it. So we're very much looking forward to the next part of the season here.
In Grand Rapids, with our Eyewitness Sports Prep Athlete of the Week, I'm Steve LePage reporting.
A lot of good golfers in the Grand Rapids area, a lot of good anglers, too. That's right. I got to tell you about our little fishing trip this morning. We'll have a lot more tonight at 10, but Jeff Skelly and I were out on the water, photographer Jay Cole. We felt a little guilty with the gorgeous weather today, and when everybody going out there tomorrow is going to get wet, but we'll be out there tomorrow getting wet, too, and we'll show you how to catch them tonight at 10.
All right, all of us know what the weather's like today, what it was like yesterday, what it's like this evening. We want to know what it's going to be like on Saturday and Sunday. Here's Colin Ventrella.
Yes, she's come to the right man. Our high in the Twin Ports today, 71. The low, 47. Sunrise tomorrow, 5:37. Now for the latest on the Steger expedition, here's Angela Wiegar.
The IAC team traveled yesterday through good, smooth ice and beautiful blue pressure ridges. There were only some newly frozen wide leads, but they created no problems for the team. It was fun for the team to make some good mileage. The right end has little contrast in the polar skies have been overcast. The continuous gray is getting tiring for the team. The dogs don't seem to notice, however. Bear from Julie's team is full of energy. It digs a hole in the snow when he gets impatient. Mackenzie from Martin's team barks as he runs.
Eyewitness Sports Prep Athlete of the Week is sponsored by the American Dairy Association on behalf of your local dairy farmers.
Refrigerator Raider. Refrigerator Raider. Refrigerator Raider.
You've got a refrigerator. Rate it. Ice cold milk. Help yourself.
The Toro Wheel Horse Lawn Tractor, built to last longer, go farther, work harder than any Toro lawn tractor ever built. Add to that the unrivaled engineering of Toro's powerful 44-inch recycler mulching deck, and you can see why, year after year, season after season, Toro Wheel Horse lawn tractors run circles around anything else.
Doherty's Hardware Hank Duluth, Axel Saw Ashland, Con Sales and Service Grand Rapids, and Magnum Power Sports Nashua.
May is Mystique Month at your Lincoln Mercury dealer. The best time to look into an all-new Mercury Mystique. Why? They're only $219 a month, and we've got our largest selection ever. With all these features, plus an available 24-valve Duratec V6 engine that goes 100,000 miles before its first scheduled tune-up. But look into it by May 31st, before the one you want is gone. So hurry, see your Lincoln Mercury dealer today during Mystique Month.
Contrary to the saying, no news is not good news. And according to the February Nielsen survey, more Northlanders prove that. Nearly half of the 10 p.m. audience is watching a full newscast, Eyewitness News at 10. And there are 13,000 more households watching a complete newscast, Eyewitness News at 10. For news that matters to you, you turn to a news team that cares about the Northland. Eyewitness News at 10 with Dennis Anderson, because it's not just the news. Thanks to you, we're the news leader of the North.
If there is anything the people of Grand Rapids understand, Colin, it's nice weather. No, and I'm not going to say that they have a monopoly on good weather, but they can't beat what they've got tonight.
Well, see, they don't live by a big lake like we do, so they have some nicer days than the Twin Ports does, and certainly some warmer days. This is just a beautiful spring day with the sunshine, the light breeze, and the nice temperatures and all that good stuff. But I'm afraid that tomorrow it's going to fall apart for fishermen. Sorry to say that, but hey, the fish bite when it's raining too, don't they?
They do.
Water is water, isn't it?
Wear your rain gear.
Let's take a look at color weather radar right now. And, well, This is what I was going to do. I almost forgot about this. This is important stuff. The top fishing spots in northeastern Minnesota. Number 1, guess what it is? Big Winnie, you're right. Number 2 is Rainy Lake up on the international border, and number 3 is Lake Vermilion in northern St. Louis County. That's where a lot of people will be going. Now let's take a look at color weather radar and see what's going on. At the moment, there's really not too much action on the screen, a little bit in Wisconsin at this time. So we're going to run down some temperatures, and I'm just going to kind of read off my cheat sheet here. We have 60 at the harbor, the airport's at 67, Superior's got 62 degrees, and Grand Rapids has 68 at the airport. I just noticed a bank thermometer over here that said 66 downtown. Mostly sunny skies in the Twin Ports, visibility 15 miles, southerly winds at 14, dew point temperature is at 37 degrees, and no precip today. Humidity is at 33%. The barometer is slowly falling. Now, regional temperatures, take a good look at them because I can't see them very well. Pick out your favorite spot, and I think everyone will agree it's been a very, very nice day with plenty of sunshine, but that is going to change. How about a satellite map? That would be very nice at this time, and there's plenty of clouds moving into the upper Midwest thanks to a low pressure system to the north of us and one to the west of us, producing clouds and showers and eventually some thunderstorms that you will see in our forecast. Here's the current map right now. This is the situation. A lot of action in downtown Grand Rapids. Do you hear it? What did you do, Denny? The current map shows the low pressure systems coming in, and they're going to be right overhead tomorrow. If you're going out fishing, especially on the big lakes, watch for lightning, watch for a little bit of hail. That's a possibility, and some gusty winds. You don't want to hurt yourself out there. Not on opening day. Let's take a look at tomorrow's map, and it indicates we are in trouble. I've got at least a 70 to 90% chance of thunderstorms, and it's not going to really get better until Monday. Let's take a look at the latest forecast now from the National Weather Service. It calls for a 40 to 90% chance of thunderstorms later on tonight. This is after midnight. The best chance is on the Iron Range. Overnight lows anywhere from 52 to 55 degrees. Southeasterly winds out there at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Now for tomorrow, look for a 70 to 90% chance of thunderstorms. Highs anywhere from 58 to 61 with strong southeasterly winds at times. Tomorrow night, still a 60 or 70% chance of rain. Overnight lows 42 to about 50 degrees. And then for the next day, cloudy skies, a 40% chance of rain for northeastern Minnesota, and highs anywhere from the upper 50s to the middle 60s. The extended outlook is coming up there for a quick preview. And it's been a wonderful time in Grand Rapids.
Colin, we've had a ball here tonight. It sounds like the authorities have learned that you're in town or that Ray's in town, maybe fishing early.
Well, I have a getaway car, so I'm safe. I don't know about you.
Okay, we'll be back in a moment. Please stay with us.
Every lawn lover the whole world over is as different as the lawn they mow. That's why Snapper has created a piece of equipment that's perfect for every lawn, no matter what size or where. Snapper, creating the most beautiful places on earth.
The Eyewitness News team, recently honored for our coverage of President Bill Clinton's visit to the Northland in the fall. Honored for our investigative series, Field of Secrets, where we uncovered the truth about the testing of wheat fields in the Northland. And twice honored for our documentary story, Drinking, Driving, and Justice, where we took a close look at two Twin Ports attorneys and their reduced DWI charges. Eyewitness News, we're just doing our job, but sometimes it's nice to be recognized for our work.
The Langoliers are coming.
Mayday, Mayday, this is American Pride, Flight 29, requesting emergency aid. Come in, please.
Please, make it stop! I was going to die.
Patricia Weddy, Dean Stockwell, and Bronson Pinchot in Stephen King's The Langoliers.
Right here on Channel 10 and 13, News Leader of the North.
They will eat you alive!
Worse than nightmare.
This has been a great afternoon for all of us here in Grand Rapids. All of us at Eyewitness News have come to town to just take part in the big opening weekend for fishing and the big barbecue they have going on in Grand Rapids. I know Bill Shirk is out there someplace amongst the people at the barbecue. Bill?
That's right, Dennis. The music's playing, I tell you. I'm bouncing around, having a little fun out here. The smell of the pork and beef sandwiches, incredible. They don't taste too shabby either. People still hear the current feelers playing their music. If you're up from the cities or over from Wisconsin, come into town, enjoy the fishing opener picnic, Dennis.
Ain't nothing but a hound dog. That's what they're calling you over there, Bill. All right. And, of course, Colin, the weather's going to be taking a little bit of a dip after midnight tonight.
That's right. Enjoy the weather tonight because there's a good chance of thunderstorms tomorrow.
Absolutely. We want to thank all the folks of Grand Rapids for allowing us to come into your town. Give yourselves a hand. Say hi to the Northland.
Thank you.
It is so nice to be here with them, and I know they're enjoying themselves too, and it was good to have them come down and watch what we're doing.
We simply must do this again.
Well, let's do it next year.
Can we come back?
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. You've been gracious hosts and hostesses. Thank you very much. That's news, sports, and weather at this hour. We'll be back tonight. Join us then for Eyewitness News. From all of us here, good night, everybody, and be kind.